Jeremy Tedesco, Senior Counsel and Vice President of U.S. Advocacy and Administration with the Alliance Defending Freedom, joins us now with more. His organization was actually named a hate group by the SPLC. Welcome, Jeremy.
Thanks for having me on.
What can you tell us about the scandal happening with the SPLC?
Well, today's SPLC is aggressively anti-Christian and morally bankrupt, both inside and out. We've seen that Morris Dees was fired, their founder. We just saw that Richard Cohen, their longtime president, resigned amidst allegations of race and gender discrimination within the organization. But it's not just that. They've been long understood to be a partisan progressive hit operation. They basically spread lies and attack anybody, any group that disagrees with their far-left agenda. And this has been something that has been said for years by charity watchdogs, by commentators on both sides of the aisle, by investigative journalists. We know that today's America has no place for SPLC, and it's time they just close their doors.
Your group and others have been damaged by being on the SPLC's hate group list. Have they redefined hate, and have they helped feed the culture war?
Well, sure, this is the danger with the hate label, is it's completely malleable. You can call anybody you disagree with a hater and try to ostracize them and push them out of polite society. That is the SPLC's goal. And the scary thing about it is they target Christian organizations, mainstream organizations that believe things that millions of people across the world share. And they don't want to have honest debates with us. They just want to call us names and push us out of polite society. There's no place for that. We want to have debates. We want to have robust dialogue with people with different points of view. They don't. They want to spread lies and misinformation about organizations they disagree with. And look, they've been sued over this several times over the last year and a half. They even had to pay a $3.375 million settlement to a Muslim reformer, Maajid Nawaz, over their defamation of his character. Alliance Defending Freedom has won 9 cases at the Supreme Court since 2011. We're a powerful force for good in our society. We fight for free speech and free exercise and conscience rights of people from all walks of life. The SPLC shouldn't be attacking us.
Do you think that the list will go to the wayside in the midst of the scandal?
What I'd like to see the SPLC do is suspend their list right now. It no longer has any credibility, any moral authority whatsoever. They should suspend that list. There should be an investigation. The investigation should have public accountability associated with it. And if they want to set themselves up as the moral conscience of the country, as the public's arbiter of hate, they need to be accountable and transparent to people. The reality is they're far away from their founding, and they really just attack their perceived political opponents. And there's no place for that in a culture that respects and wants to encourage free dialogue, open debate, and respect and tolerance for people with different points of view.
And quickly, will progressives and the mainstream media change their mind about the SPLC because of all of this?
Well, this is something I'd really like to see. The media needs to stop repeating the SPLC's hate group list like it's gospel truth. Corporations like Amazon, Microsoft, and others need to stop relying on SPLC for their hate group listings. Their hate group listings are utterly and completely politicized and partisan. And those corporations are, they're maligning the character of millions of their own customers by continuing to rely on an organization that is becoming this aggressively anti-Christian and morally bankrupt.
All right, Jeremy Tedesco with Alliance Defending Freedom. Thank you so much for your insights, sir.
Thank you.